soldier rats? Or just him? Don't think for 1 second that you understand why I need to point this gun. Oh, I'll tell it to you straight. I'm the specialist you heard about, but I can't rid your friend of radiation sickness. Only thing I can rid him of is his life.
Asher! Oh, hush. These are prime candidates for the gift of an enduring affliction-free existence. We must welcome them. Disposing of them would be terribly wasteful.
Now, just hold on a second here. Who are you people? And what the darn heck is going on?
Let's start with your question about our identities. Radiation specialist is a bit of a euphemism. It was intended to help other ghouls find us. And other, potential ghouls.
The issue is, you recognize us already, which means we left a loose end. No one lives to identify the revenants.
Asher! Not this time you don't. I have been dutifully searching for those who could benefit from my procedure. Is this man not in need? I'm certain he can put the past behind in return for treatment. Isn't that right? Your name is?
Lemon fries?
Levin! And I am Parthenia. And now that we're all friends, we can forget Asher's You just have to agree to minimally invasive treatment and voila! Cured of all ills and no more worrying about pesky skincare routines. So, do we have a deal?
I sure ain't either. I wasn't too close with those folks that died, but they didn't deserve what you done to them, or what you tried to do to me. And for what? Ammo and scrap metal? But now you're gonna turn around and say you can save me.
Oh, more than save you. I can turn you into a ghoul, like me. And Asher, if he would stop being so bashful and recognize his boon for what it is. I don't go outside, so I don't know exactly what happened between you and Asher, but it sounds like things did not go according to plan.
Witnesses aren't permitted. Which means we need to do something about you two. Figure out what that is. Or I will.
Oh, of course, of course. The solution here is that you join us. A safe paradise for ghouls hidden from the dangers of the outside world. It's not like you have much choice. So, what do you say? Will the irradiated one go all in on a new lifespan? Or is being human so important as to die for? No need for a final answer just now, by the way. There are some preparations to make before we can finalize anything. By any measure, becoming a ghoul is a net benefit.
Says the lifelong shut-in with no interest in the outside world.
Asher, You have yet to provide me a convincing answer as to what we need out there that we can't have in here.
Courtesy, human rights, the ability to take part in civilization.
Not much of a civilization compared to what it used to be. The harvest is always richer in another man's field. Or so wrote the Roman poets. Anyway, friends, precious time.
Now, hold on a second. I'm not so sure about this. Look, I am not one to judge too much by appearances. So what if your skin's a bit, loosely attached? But am I to understand it right that you all live in hiding and go out to steal people's things in the night? And if they see you, then it's over for them?
We tried it the nice way. People died, ghouls, on account of nothing but our loosely attached skin. So don't you for 1 second think of us as some kind of monsters for trying to survive. It was people thinking of us as monsters that drove us to this messed up reality. I have to say I agree with you. We're only paying back the injustice that was already dealt.
This philosophy discussion is fun and all, but allow me to make a proposal. It's clear you need some time to persuade yourselves of the overwhelming benefits of this procedure. While you do, why don't you retrieve the materials I need for it? If you come back and decide for certain you want to perish in your deeply flawed prison of flesh, then there's no harm done. But if you do become sufficiently alarmed by the throes of mortal death to reconsider, then we'll be fully prepared.
Okay, yeah, I like that option. I mean, if it's between a painful death and a makeover.
Don't take this lightly, simpleton. Living life as a ghoul. You'll regret you were ever born at all.
Oh, so dramatic. What I need is a radiated ore. It's the only material with the right nuclear structure for massive simultaneous extraction. I have the base formula here already, but this version is incomplete. I need the ore to trigger the final reaction.
Or? Well, you mean like we have at Emmett Mountain? That should be easy. Well, maybe I could give you my key and rest here for a bit while you go get it. Turns out I'm feeling worse by the minute. Though I'd feel awful sending you to get all irradiated considering what it did to me.
No way I'm letting you out of my sight.
Asher, why don't you go with them? Radiation's already done its magic on you. You can mine the ore and do guard duty at the same time. 2 birds. I'll watch Lehman, of course. We're going to become the best of friends.
Fine. I'm locking you in on the way out.
Then it's settled. Oh, this is so exciting! Finally, I can perform ghoulification on someone other than myself! Of course not! I've been holed up here in the silo for most of my life. But at present, all of that is besides the point. We have priorities, yes? If you're still here after Lehman's crisis is resolved, I'll tell you all the glimmering details of my unconventional past. Do it for Lehman! You can decide what to think of us after the fact if that's what's so important to you.
Yeah, I don't think I can do this by myself. What with the state I'm in. And I'm not too sure about it neither, but we got time to sort all that out.
Oh, wonderful! You won't regret it.
There's another shaft off the main operation. Best go there and stay under the radar. This key here will get you into the tunnels.
I'll be watching you, so don't take any suspicious detours.
This way, my dear test subject! Into the lab where the excitement happens.
Miss Parthenia, is it? We're still
Got
holding
nothing to
off
say
on
to
the
you.
operation till later, aren't we?
Of course! Don't you worry the unburnt hairs on your smooth little scalp. They look very soft, by the way.
Oh, well, thank you kindly. I do make
How goes? A rat X a day keeps the ghouls away. I wish. Somebody there?
Bad idea. That all? That all? It'll be over. Taken care of. Well, now that that's over with, let's make this quick. Someone could walk in any minute. Found your way through. There's a tunnel around the corner. Locked up tight. Must be a trove of radiated ore down there. You got the key? Laugh it up. I was human just like you. Used to think I still am. So, alls we're gonna need a less supernatural method. They're ferals, not the same as us. Not yet, anyway. So no, I don't want to talk about it. Well, some do, some don't. Sometimes it changes. A feral might charge straight past one ghoul to maul the next. When that starts to happen, I keep my gun ready, just in case. Have at it then. Can't reach the ore until you open that gate, pal. I'll make this quick. You stay out here and save your smooth, unmelted flesh. There might be more ferals, just keep them off my back. And don't even think about turning tail. I've been tracking for 40 years. You won't make it far. You expecting me to talk to you? Got nothing to say to you. We're not friends, just in case that wasn't clear.
Are you new on the team? I see. Well, I don't want any trouble. I'm just a grunt. I came in to grab some tools. I'll just say that Marion hasn't been kind to other scavengers digging around on her turf. Not without joining her crew first, anyway. Hey, is that... Ghoul!
Just my goddamn luck.
You're not one of them, right? The bandits?
Sorry, lady, but you don't know what you're talking about.
No, you are. The same ones that attacked Lehman and the others. I was out in the trees when it happened, just for a few minutes. When I came back, I saw everything. All of you ghouls. Underneath those masks. Just a step away from Feral. Why even hide it?
Guess we've gotten even sloppier than I thought. Look, I'm sorry, Scatter, but you weren't ever supposed to be a part of this.
Wait, no. Oh, God, wait. Look, I spoke quickly, okay? I won't tell anyone else.
Anyone else? How many have you told? That were ghouls?
A few of the crew, okay? I don't know how many I told. I was just terrified. Lehman told a different story. Didn't think you were ghouls, but something else entirely. Everyone's on different sides about it. They think we're exaggerating about a raider attack. You have to believe me. Please.
God damn it! You think I want to kill you? But one misjudged act of mercy could mean the death of everyone I care about. Oh, the killing of your crew. That wasn't supposed to happen. Most times, we take the resources we need and get out with none the wiser. But we can't afford to be seen. Because sooner or later, someone gets the idea to hunt us down. I can't let that happen again. You're right. I've delayed this too long already. Just my goddamn luck.
You're not one of them, right? The bandits?
Sorry, lady, but you don't know what you're talking about.
No, you are. The same ones that attacked Lehman and the others. I was out in the trees when it happened, just for a few minutes. When I came back, I saw everything. All of you ghouls. Underneath those masks. Just a step away from Feral. Why even hide it?
Guess we've gotten even sloppier than I thought. Look, I'm sorry, Scatter, but you weren't ever supposed to be a part of this.
Wait, no. Oh, God, wait. Look, I spoke quickly, okay? I won't tell anyone else.
Anyone else? How many have you told? That were ghouls?
A few of the crew, okay? I don't know how many I told. I was just terrified. Lehman told a different story. Didn't think you were ghouls, but something else entirely. Everyone's on different sides about it. They think we're exaggerating about a raider attack. You have to believe me. Please.
God damn it! You think I want to kill you? But one misjudged act of mercy could mean the death of everyone I care about. Oh, the killing of your crew. That wasn't supposed to happen. Most times, we take the resources we need and get out with none the wiser. But we can't afford to be seen. Because sooner or later, someone gets the idea to hunt us down. I can't let that happen again. That's the most sensible thing you've said so far, Smooth Skin. I didn't think you understood.
No, wait, please.
wraps this up. Let's go before things get any messier. I disagree. They'll hate and fear us no matter what we do. Like I said, we already tried the nice way. You must think this is some kind of game. Every life I take is out of necessity. If I start taking pleasure in it, I'll be forsaken in the next life, too. I'll stick to my own route, safer that way, but don't think I won't keep my eyes on you. Oh!
Nobody panic! Just one teensy-weensy chemical reaction and... With that, my dear Mr. Price, your new life awaits, stored safely away in this little canister.
You sure I'll be okay if I take this stuff? That I can start a new life? A good one?
Well, I did it. Who's to say that you can't?
I do. Not that any of you will listen to me. Hey. Is your friend intent on destroying the life he has left, or what? I can't spend all day watching this foolishness. If that's what you think of us, so be it. Just means you haven't been listening to me. You think we're any worse than those lowlifes at Crater, exploiting anyone they can for profit? Just 'cause they act proud of it doesn't make it right. We've done everything we can to avoid unnecessary deaths. Theirs and ours. This is the conclusion we ended up at. I'll say it for the last time. Don't make this mistake. Parthenia's situation was unique, and maybe that made it right for her. But for you, the world will drop out beneath your feet. Everything you know and take for granted. There's no hope at the bottom of this well, at least not your version of it. You're not prepared to be something inhuman. No one is.
Well, maybe I'm not, but you and the other ghouls, you're still here. And don't that mean you have something to live for, even if it's just each other?
You're damn right about that. Going through hell with these survivors has given me the most important purpose of my life. It's given me strength and grit that I was never capable of. Not in a lifetime of successes and failures as a human. If you're capable of understanding that, maybe there's more to you than I thought. Stop wasting my time and get this over with.
I don't want to die just yet. But if this path involves a version of me I can't be proud of, well, maybe then it's better to let things go. Leave this world the way I am, before things get all muddled and broken. Well, it might sound funny, but it's to find something to live for. People to live for, to make them proud. But I can't do that if I become something I don't recognize anymore.
It's hard not to cross that line. Too late for me. But if you can't be talked out of this, maybe you'll do better than I did. Just know it's not our side that'll force you to change. It's the world out there, and the eyes looking in the mirror at a corpse.
Oh, sure. It's not a decision to be taken lightly. That's for certain. I'm really
Yes, you
torn
stuck
up about.
around.
Well, that's the sign I was looking for. It ain't much, but I'm proud of the life I lived. I sure am grateful for the opportunity you offered me, Miss Parthenia. It was a pleasure getting the chance to meet you. All of you. I think I'll head back to Emmett Mountain. See if I can't manage a few good nights of beer and blast radius with the crew.
Oh, what a waste.
You made the right choice. Take it from a ghoul.
The offer stands if you'd like to reconsider. In fact, I'd like to have a private conversation with you.
Yeah, it sounds like you have your head screwed on straight. Don't let her unscrew it.
I'll be forth. We need more ghouls. I need to make more ghouls, I mean. The science is fascinating. Ghoulification cures countless ills, even terminal ones. But it has side effects. Flesh falling off is an obvious one, but there can be joint pain, loss of smell, loss of sight, degradation of the vocal cords, and so on. I mean, this is a completely new medical field we're inventing here, and I'm the only doctor they've got. I need data, I need subjects. With application and study, I could treat these ghouls. Maybe one day bring them back to the quality of life that people like Asher wish for. They'd be happy and more resilient to the wasteland than any human. And you could be one of them. Well, no. When you put it that way, it doesn't sound very appealing, does it? Let me rethink my argument here. You are generosity to help a friend, initiative to track down a rumor, bravery to face us, and dependability in getting the job done. It takes a certain acumen to embody such wildly admired attributes, and to embark into the pinnacle of modern science, to give up what you know and embrace the benefits of a new evolution. I wouldn't be alive if I wasn't a ghoul. We are built to survive. We can do things no one else can. Who wouldn't want that resilience? Well then, give me your answer. Will you take the leap to become a lean, mean, radiation-eating machine? Well then, what are they? Permanent? You think I can just graft your skin back onto you and suck out all the radiation like it never happened? Something like that would only be possible if we had a time machine. Or if this were some kind of simulation where you could select, oops, I changed my mind on that permanent life decision, please take it back. But alas, as far as my own limited awareness extends, we have only this fleeting, chronologically rigid reality. I wish I could say no to further tempt you into accepting my limited time offer, but in this instance, I am compelled to practice honesty. So long as I have the materials, I will extend this offer to any and all who approach me with a desire for it. The materials you helped me procure should last quite some time, so yes, the offer will remain. You are keeping me in great suspense. Thrilling! The procedure is quite simple. Just pick up that inhaler and give it a puff. You may feel something like a rush of exhilaration. Just over there is a chamber containing a nuclear warhead. It's leaking heavily. You are to walk inside the chamber. The heavy dose of radiation will stimulate the reaction already happening inside your body, and thus expedite it. This will be painless, but will likely cause you to lose consciousness. By the time you awake, the transformation will be complete. Try not to panic when that happens. You will still be you, of course, just improved. At your own pace, then. I will, of course, monitor the entire procedure. Need more test subjects. ghoulifying all of Appalachia. You never get away with it. So much chicken scratch. Why couldn't they have used Thenia shorthand before I invented it?
Need to go check on them.
Rise and shine. And welcome to your new life. Here. With us.
smooth recovery. Unless you're growing pustules under your tongue, which I haven't gained the privilege of seeing yet. Well, are you? It's nothing at all to be ashamed about. Tongue pustules are a perfectly normal, if uncommon, side effect. At least, according to my hypothesis, which, unfortunately, shall remain unproven this day. I need to analyze all the intriguing test results you gave me while you were unconscious. I suggest you introduce yourself to Jay. She can get you all dressed up for the outside world if you'd like to pass as a boring human. When you're done looking around inside, you can take the elevator up to the surface. Elevator's just around the corner.
I don't remember what it was like anymore, being human.
Settling in? Well, take my advice. Don't get too settled. I heard you chose this life. Can't imagine why.
It's like I'm living life on a knife's edge, and not by choice.
I don't remember what it's like anymore. Being human.
Stay on your guard. Anything could happen at any time.
I'll never go back.
I've got your back if you've got mine.
I've got your back if you've got mine.
Don't get too sentimental. It'll make you weak. Guess all this radiation's our protection now.
You go into the surface? Don't do anything stupid. Watch yourself out there.
Stay on your guard. Anything could happen at any time.
Stay on your guard. Anything could happen at any time.
Everything I do is for the people here.
Maybe it will resolve itself.
Can't wait for the smooth skins to come blazing in here and melt their faces off.
This is all I have left.
It's like I'm living life on a knife's edge. And not by choice.
You been through Asher's training yet? Not regretting this, are you?
Only a matter of time before they find us.
This is all I have left.
No room for mercy.
And who are you? Oh, a new doll for me to dress up? Or are you one of those monstrous and proud types?
I'll never go back. Never.
Oh, brother. Monstrous and delusional is more like it. Well, when the delusion fades, I'm sure you'll come crawling to me.
We'll have to ration. One day at a time.
Jay Vogt, resident stylist, and nowadays disguise expert. If you're heading into society for regular humans and want to blend in, I'll set you up.
How many mistakes before they kill us all?
Pre-war magazines. I was obsessed with them growing up. All I had ever seen before was filth. Nobody cared about anything except fighting over the next scrap. No dignity, no ambition. Then one day I found this fashion magazine. There was page after page of these women dressed in all shapes and colors, confident and beautiful. They were almost from another world. You looked at them and could tell that they had strived for something. And that made me want to strive for something. Beauty has power. The power to amaze, to inspire, to transform. Well, unfortunately, not everyone has that power available to them. But I still try, you know, to give ghouls the power to live normally, even if they can't amaze anymore.
How many mistakes before they kill us all?
Please, spare me the pity. I don't want to hear one more time that it's the inside that counts. I look like what I look like. And yeah, most days I'm not too happy about that. It's completely unfair. Why me? Out of all the ungrateful bastards out there who would gladly sell their whole head of hair for a roasted rad rat. But I'd rather face reality than pretend I can still be the next Marilyn Monroe. It's not like I can't still create things that are beautiful.
I don't remember what it was like anymore. Being human.
Who knows? Maybe one day the whole wasteland will be wearing the Vol catalog, and they'll never know that I'm a ghoul.
I want
Need a
to
disguise? Or just couldn't stay? Remember the days when you could walk up to someone and get judged by the qualities of your face? How bright your eyes are. You do remember, because those days are still here. A stranger approaches, well, most see the face of a monster and find, even those who aren't actively hostile. Well, they aren't likely to. You want those opportunities back? Come to me, and I'll make sure they never know it's a walking corpse that's
us against the rest.
Step into my studio.
Maddox says this is home. But how long until it's taken from us?
One day at a time. Yeah, right. Is that all we deserve? Running out of supplies. Again. We'll have to ration.
If you can't stand...
I should have Parthenia look at this.
Consider yourself revealed.
And not by choice.
How many mistakes before they kill us all?
Only a matter of time before they find us.
Guess all this radiation's our protection now.
I don't remember
Whatever
what it was
happens
like
out
anymore.
there, I won't leave you
Being
behind.
human.
They'll never understand.
Heard you chose this life.
How many mistakes before they
imagine
kill us
why.
all? Settling in? Well, take my advice.
Settling
Don't get
in?
too settled.
my advice. Don't get too settled.
You're a miracle. First time I'm seeing a freshly minted ghoul. Except myself, but that was more of a gradual process. You must be feeling brand new. Wasn't a dream. Not to fear, though. The radiation messed up a lot of things. And it made us into superheroes. No more infected wounds, no more worrying about radiation. You're free now. Unstoppable. And you're going to carry our cause. The dream of the ghouls. See, people will try to beat us down because we have what they don't. And they're afraid of that. So we answer by living our lives to the fullest, grasping everything we ever wanted in life, no matter who wants to keep us from it. Holding on tight, protecting each other, and lifting up ghoul kind. Doesn't matter who you were before. You're one of us now. And we're gonna count on you, just as you can count on us. I'm Maddox, one of the founding members, along with Asher. And Elmira, but that's a story for another day. Once you feel up to it, please make yourself at home. You have full access to our facilities from now on. I'm sure the others are eager to meet you. Just let me know if you need anything at all. Whatever it is, I'm here for you. Anything you've been mulling over? You mean our raids? Like the one dear Lehman found himself in the middle of. We don't pretend to be saints. If we can avoid violence, we do. But if it's between our safety and theirs, we protect ourselves. I hope you can understand something as simple and necessary as that. And getting harder by the day. Everyone has different opinions on this or that. We have to get on the same page or everything will fall apart. They see ghouls living on the outside and get restless. Well, if they want to take the risk, I say let them. But don't involve the rest of us. Nothing's more important than what we're doing here and now, but our pasts shape us, lead us to the present. I know mine did. Growing up, I was tossed from foster home to foster. 18 rolled around. I could have done with a regular birthday. The Great War. I was out on the cliffside watching it, seeing the new world created right before my eyes, not knowing how it would change me. You think I'm fishing for pity? There's nothing that could be more useless to me. I don't mind that any of that happened. The bombs dropping on my birthday was some kind of twisted karmic poetry. Watching that happen, for the first time, I felt unburdened. The war wiped the slate clean. I could start my life on equal footing. All of us could. Yeah, I get that. But I'm not gonna lie and pretend that I shed any tears for a world that never wanted me. The kicker is that it still doesn't want me, doesn't want any of us. It took me a long time, but I finally realized it just doesn't matter what's fair or not, because it is what it is, regardless. No amount of philosophizing about what should be makes that the reality. If you want something, you just have to take it yourself. That's what we're doing here. Carving out a piece of the world where we can be safe and free. It's not the happiest story, but it's a part of who we are. I'll start at the beginning. Valley Galleria, right here in Appalachia. A group of ghouls lived there openly. Others didn't like that so much. A hunter named Duncan McCann was planning to wipe us out. Lucy, who led the survivors there, decided to move everyone out before the attack. Duncan tracked them, of course. If you go to Dire Chemical, well, you'll see what happened. Me, Asher, and Elmira had broken off from the group. Instead of fleeing north to Dire, we went east. Covered our tracks well. The idea was to find a place we could start fresh, establish a new identity. One that people wouldn't mess with. You've heard about how we do things. We had to intimidate people. And if they didn't know we were ghouls, even better. So we covered our faces with masks, swept through their camps or small settlements, and took what we needed to survive. We gained a reputation that way. People were afraid of us, left us alone, and gave us what we wanted. But the truth was, we were weak. Small, untrained, ill-equipped. Because we acted fast and put on a good show, people thought we were far stronger than we were. Assumed there were more of us. Eventually, some hero types caught on, decided it was time to hunt us down. Same old story.
No room for mercy.
We were lucky to find this place. Unfortunately, not all of us made it here. We needed to save up enough resources to make our escape from the area, so it was supposed to stay quiet. In and out before the camp got alerted. Elmira decided to cause a distraction. She tore off her mask and ran in front of the spotlights. They bought us enough time to get out while they scanned the entrance for more of her. All we can do now is try to honor her sacrifice. Well, maybe you've been lucky so far. But I think you'll understand soon enough what makes life different for ghouls.
Never.
I'll be there when you do. I'll talk to you soon. Don't hold anything.
Can't wait for the smooth skins to come blazing in here and melt their faces off.
I don't remember what it's like anymore. Being human.
They'll never understand.
Everything I do is for the people here.
I heard you chose this life. Can't imagine why.
Quick, clean, alert. No hesitations. It's like I'm living life on a knife's edge, and not by choice.